We're talking to Ms. Greenlee, Mr. Britton, and Mr. Hodge, all concerned about trying to create a situation for aid and assistance to members of gangs who are interested in really being productive and upstanding citizens. And of course, Ms. Greenlee, let's continue this by having you to make some statements about this.
Well, I just want to share with everybody, those who know that I was in the street Saturday, speaks for itself. I was around over 20 gang members of different sets, asking them if they could trust me, if I could get a paid set for them for his job opportunities, would you trust me? And they said yes. Again, you heard it from the horse's mouth. I'm just pleading to the community to open up your heart, quit opening up your mind, talking about what they're not going to do, and give me the opportunity to help me show you what they are ready to do now.
Well, Mr. Britton, do you think that the election of Mr. Obama as the President of the United States has had an impact upon the two of you? Let's talk about that.
Well, most definitely. I think that by President Obama being elected into office, that experience has eliminated all excuses for anybody. If, you know, he can become President of the United States, we as inner city people, we as young people, we don't have any more excuses. All we have to do is do it. But because by us being young, we need this community, we need everybody, the American people, to help us, to support us, not only financially, but give us some of your time, give us some of your talent. Because so many people go around criticizing our young people for what they're doing, when it boils down to one thing. Well, who's helping them? Who's putting those positive thoughts in their mind? Everything that a young person does, anything that anybody do, it comes from a thought. This whole Galaxy Star organization came from Mr. Lonnie Greenlee's mind. The whole thing came from his mind. So we have to start putting positive thoughts in our young people's mind. You can become that lawyer. You can become that doctor. You can become that business owner. You can to stay in your game, but you can change your thought on what you do in your game. We ain't trying to stop you. We're just trying to, we're just trying to get you to respect yourself, respect each other, and take some of your money, put it together. Let's open up businesses. From 2 years from now, we can say, well, the Blood Gang, they own all these barbershops. The Gang Disciples, they own all these hair salons. The Crips, they own all these car washes. That's our goal. Nothing less, nothing more. That's it. Community, we need you to support us.
What are gangs saying about Mr. Obama's election? Your peers and people that you're talking around, what's the scoop on that?
It's powerful. It's real powerful. Obama is like an inspiration to the black people. You know what I mean, saying we can do it. You know, we've been held down so many years and limited to what we don't know. By him becoming president, let everybody know that the mountain, to get to the top, you can climb that mountain. It might take you time to get there, but once you get on top, I bet you'll feel much better by yourself doing it the positive way than getting on top the negative way. So I think it's so powerful. And he inspired a lot of young people, too, that it can be done.
And so you say, and the gangs that we've talked about, the gangs that we've pointed out as being destructive and drug-filled and et cetera, you're saying that the election of Mr. Obama, as far as you've been involved, you're deep involved in these gangs. I mean, what you say that you know what's going on.
Yes, sir.
And you're saying that the people that you know run across and every day, they feel the same way about that election and the possibilities as you feel. Is that what you're telling us?
Yes, sir. And everybody's got that mindset that opportunities are going to come.
That because he's there, that they will get a job.
Exactly. We regular people just like they are. So if we seen him do it, just imagine how many people he's inspired. And he's inspired me. So if I can get the message out, and other people can get the message out, it can be a ongoing message that can make something great.
Well, I think, Ms. Greenlee, that's essentially what we've been trying to accomplish here, in a real sense, to get to these young people, to make them understand, and this is what Earl Jordan talked about all the time, put up those 5-cent bags and et cetera, get some books and et cetera, and you think that this is an excellent opportunity to demonstrate to you what you can do. That the election has demonstrated that to you. Is that what?
Yes, sir. And I think I look at it like this is our chance to show people, y'all don't got to be scared rushing in the grocery stores, grabbing your kids, or helping locking your door.
Because those are the kind of experiences you feel, y'all experience when you meet people outside of the people that you know, they are frightened by you. Is that what you're saying?
They never get the chance to really know us. It's a thought, and that thought just been trained in their mind. And basically just showing them it can be done. Y'all don't have to be scared no more. We people just like y'all people. Just give us a chance. We need support.
What do you say about that, Smith?
Well, I've got to say that this is a rare opportunity to be able to reach out to a gang member.
Okay.
And for them to accept to be on national TV, for them to be able to explain to you really their heart, you know. And so what he's saying is, I'm completely backing up, you know, because we have to start respecting gang members. We have to start respecting young people. Even, I don't care what their struggle is, we got to respect them, pull them in and show them the right way. We can't leave them out there because they'll stray away. You know, during my high school years, you know, it was a thought in my mind of everything that I'd done wrong. You know, raised up in a single-parent home, daddy being killed by due to gang violence when I was 5 years old, not growing up without a daddy. So most gang members, they might not have a father, they might not have a mother may be on drugs, so you never know reasons behind why our young people are doing what they're doing. You know, I never thought I would be called to preach, and I've been preaching for about a year now. I never knew that would even happen. Just by saying that means a lot of other people out here got called. Gang members, they got knowledge, they got business minds, they got lawyer minds. Let's pull them in, let's support them, let's do something. Quit talking, let's just do something. Let's respect each other.
You know, I think, Ms. Greenlee, you've been an advocate of doing something to these young individuals who've been incarcerated, and when they come out without having an opportunity and etc. You speak to that. Some of our young people who are now in jail, and when they get out, don't have any opportunities, etc. Speak to.
Yes, I've been blessed to been able to go into the prison systems, and now I just only do the 18 to 25, so I can go in and give them hope. It's a lot of them in there that's learning in there from the older gang members that this is what you're going to do for the rest of your life. It's my job to go in there and tell them it's not. When they get out here, I'm willing to meet with them, hang around with them, and teach them, bring them into my homes and show them on the chalkboard, on the comfort table, wherever I have to, that there will be hope out here for you and opportunities, and I'm going to show it to you.
Very good. And of course, what would you say to some of the members of your people that you might know, not only the members of your gang, but people that you might associate with this morning in reference to the opportunities that they can find if they go straight, well, if they do whatever they have to do?
Well, what I say to that is follow something positive. Something good gonna come out of something positive. It ain't no wrong with being different and changing and doing something different from what you've been doing all your life. Ain't no wrong with change. And if we can get that through everybody's head, I want to live. I want life. I'm tired of losing. I lost 7 homeboys. I'm tired of losing homeboys. So basically, I'm going to say we can do it. Our dreams will be accomplished. I'm not going to say can. I'm going to say our dreams will be accomplished. We're confident.
You know, what I'm confident in is the example of leadership that we have here in terms of what you can do as a leader. You see, because I think you've already demonstrated that, indicating that what you've been able to do in your own short life to overcome all of the obstacles and et cetera, et cetera. Well, those are the characteristics of leadership, and I think that what Mr. CHodge has expressed, those are the characteristics of leadership, and what has to be done is that has to be molded, you see. It's natural, you see, but no matter, and this is a person, I think, Ms. Greenlee is a person that's aware of how to mold leadership, and I think that she's working quite well with you, and I'm very hopeful. I mean, this is about the only time that we've ever had a show dealing with youth violence, killing, or et cetera, that when it was over, that I was sort of hopeful that there's a great possibility, and the two of you are now telling us one died in the wool gang member, and another individual who had been associated with the gangs. You're telling us that things, you do see things as being changeable, and that things are changing. Is that what we're saying?
Yes,
that there's a great opportunity now for society as a whole to buy into some of the things that the two of you are talking about, and what you were simply talking about is having a piece of the American dream. Is that right?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
what you want?
Piece of the American dream.
You want that same automobile, you want to pay for it rather than take it. And if you have a job, you can pay for it, but if you don't have a job, you might end up trying to take it and end up in jail and et cetera, et cetera. Is that what we're saying? Is that the tone of what the two of you are saying?
Yes,
and of
sir.
course, let me thank all the three of you for coming by and giving us that excellent information. And let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you and good morning.